Namaste, angels. This is the weekly love reading for the period. Well, it should have been from yesterday through the 22nd. I guess it'll have to be from today through the 22nd. I had a lot going on, to say the least. We're going to start with the dice and buy shoes, forget it, and massage. Spirit says party. Stay in bed, and forget it. With the cards, they couldn't be more perfect for a love reading. We have Divine Order. Okay, that's the only one that's upright. But Divine Order from the Magdalena deck. So things are going just as they're meant to. From the Energy deck, the Angel of Love, followed by Yin and Yang, the masculine and feminine energies join together and emerge, balance. This is representative of so many wonderful things. And then followed by that, we have the 7th chakra, the crown chakra, and patience. So maybe patience for clarity with regard to a relationship, a merge, a union. But then we have this that precedes them. So something has come full, like some cycle has completed. You have made it through some situation, and that maybe will allow for you, and maybe you've been patient already. And so now you begin to receive messages and clarity with regard to, again, this merge, this union, this balance, these masculine and feminine energies, even if they're your own. And the Angel of Love comes to, promote love in your life. Then with the numerology deck, we're starting with love partnership. And that's the only card that's upright. And then with the with the Animal Tarot, the Ace of Cups. So this is like so perfect for a love reading. And then the funky ass 9 of Swords. I don't know. With the Rider-Waite deck. Followed by the 10 of Wands. So carrying some sort of burden or carrying this anxiety, could be even like PTSD, like serious stress. It is weighing you down. It comes from having been betrayed. Maybe you're worried about being betrayed again. And that betrayal could have been somebody failing to communicate, give you a message, maybe even ghosting you. Sort of suddenly from your once like happy home, all of a sudden messages aren't coming through and you're just feeling like someone has stabbed you. But then, with the 10 of Swords in reverse is a little better than the 10 of Swords upright. But it's still a burden for you that you're carrying by way of anxiety. And maybe that's why the crown chakra shows up too. Because I told you, like the crown, the throat, those communication centers, those are associated with air signs, swords. And like the energy of Gemini, which this could be, it's a 49, 13, 4, 11, 11, so twin ones, right? And the card behind it is 2. I'm noticing this now. It's card number 22, so that's another 11, 11. The sign of Gemini rules the nervous system, so it could be tied to that. Let's do some shuffling. Speaking of swords, we got the ace there. The 8 in reverse, which is better than the 8 upright. And the Queen upright. Maybe on that note, I should stop and cut. Six of Wands in reverse. From the Magdalena deck, again, we were beginning with Divine Order. Everything is perfect. Everything's in balance. Everything's working. We can merge. We can come into union, right? Let's see. Let's do one more. Intimacy. How's that for a love reading? Again, starting with the Angel of Love. Caring Connections. Healer of the Ages. Ooh, Deceit is our new overall energy here. Followed by Strategy. Somebody could be around you really slick, and that's what happened in the general reading. There was somebody that popped up that you perhaps cannot trust. These two may be associated. But then there's Daughter Romance. So this person may be trying to block it, or somebody may be, coming at you from an angle of lies and stuff in order to get into a relationship with you or something. Spiritual partnership. That's a nice one to stop on. Leadership. And lastly, these will just sort of mix up. So I didn't look before. Balance or temperance was behind the Ace of Cups. Sort of like that yin and yang. Some of these in the middle, some in the bottom. The Knight of Wands. He is passionate, adventurous, self-assured, and restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. This is a really nice card to have for love too. And he is super romantic, the Knight of Fire. Maybe an actual Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or someone like into those traits or attributes, and could be coming with taking some sort of action towards a new beginning. You can expect a windfall of abundance, such as money, timely assistance, a serendipitous meeting, or rewarding advice. You may be offered a fabulous new job or promotion, or the prospect of a profitable business venture or investment. And that is followed by the Knight of Pentacles as well. He is trustworthy, dedicated, protective, and funny, and possibly a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It's important to make a detailed plan before starting any new endeavor. Once you have that plan in place, then you can take immediate action and get as much accomplished as possible. So we will take these first. Six of Wands in reverse. Let me get the stands. So with the Six of Wands in reverse, it's about, especially if it has to do with a long-term relationship, it's about fear. So it could definitely be tied to that Nine of Swords that we saw. And it got you to try to figure out what the fear is. Is it fear that things are too good? Things are too perfect. You know how we get afraid when things are too perfect? Or is it fear, maybe like I said, you were ghosted. You haven't heard from them. Maybe it's over for real this time. Normally they contact me by now. What's happening this time? Maybe it's that you hadn't been in a relationship like this ever before. Maybe you've never been in love before and you're feeling something for the first time. So it's up to you to figure out what that fear is. And looking behind it, we have in reverse also the Two of Cups. When the Two of Cups in reverse is in reverse with regard to love, it can be about, like imbalance in a relationship. Because when we have it like this, I mean, this is that reciprocal, really working love. I mean, it takes effort still, but it's a really good groundwork for a good relationship, followed by the Lovers, no less. I mean, these cards just keep getting better and better. And the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. A Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, possibly, or someone likened to those traits or attributes. Maybe an ex returning or somebody returning to your life. That's often who the Knight of Cups represents. A Gemini could be involved, or heart versus head decision could be involved, or true love could be involved. And again, maybe that's of what you're afraid. You're afraid of this partnership, of this connection. It's just so much. Maybe you feel like you are more in love than the other person. Maybe that's like a potential imbalance that you're worried about. So specific to the different elements, beginning with fire, for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, your card this week is the Queen of Cups in reverse. For Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, your card this week is very nice. The Ace of Wands upright. Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, our card is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Not bad. And last but not least, water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, your card is the Ace of Pentacles upright. Very nice. And if somebody has like both of these heavy in their charts, so let's say you have heavy earth and water, so essentially you're getting two aces. Two aces can be about really large things like moving in together, getting engaged, buying a home, all kinds of really wonderful things. But so far I think that the other cards that we saw in the beginning are definitely influencing these, and because these are all positive cards, or these are influencing those, or vice versa. These are all really, really positive cards that can have special meanings, particularly for like long-term relationships. So let's get into the Queen of Cups first for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And in general, this is a really positive card, even though she's in reverse. The outlook is good. It just reminds you to stay like really focused on the loving sort of side of your personality, maybe the more feminine side. Maybe this is where the yin and yang comes in. True deep love for others has to do also with like an understanding that people are on their own timelines. So like if you really, really love somebody, this could be tied to that, like I said, potential no message came through. They're late. They didn't text you back. They ghosted you, whatever. This could be tied to that, but you have to like understand and realize that if you really, really love somebody, then you are going to understand that they're on their own path and their own timeline, and everything is divine, like that other card that we started with. And give them a chance. Like, don't be impatient or forceful, especially not forceful, because then you can push them away. It's like a good things come to those who wait kind of energy. And she may, or they may be an actual water sign too, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or someone likened to those traits or attributes. So moving on to like the Ace of Wands, it kind of speaks for itself. I mean, it's like obvious it's going to be good. If you're single, this can definitely mean the beginning of like a new love relationship heading your way. But you got to make yourself available, in the ways that, whatever makes sense to you, make yourself available, putting yourself in places, or maybe, going out if that's safe or you feel comfortable, or maybe getting on something online, trying online dating, whatever makes sense to you again. If you're already committed, then the Ace says that like the relationship is going to undergo a new beginning. So single, you're undergoing a new beginning, like by yourself, or you have an opportunity for a new relationship. And coupled, the couple is going to undergo a new beginning together in their relationship. So some fresh start, like I said, maybe a new home, maybe let's move to the next level, let's move in together, that's what, whatever the next step may be for you. Definitely the relationship and the energy around you rising to like new levels of understanding between you. Three of Pentacles reverse for us air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this too, although again it's in reverse and it's a 3, you know, and things can be said about a 3 in the love reading in particular, like, you know, third party and all that kind of stuff. But this is a positive card too, and it can be that third party can be like a baby. It could be about like you being really particularly fertile, similar to the Empress. Like if if you've been wanting to add to your family, this is a time when you are like, you know, fertility can be higher than usual. And if you're looking for love, this can also be a really strong and good time to meet people, especially through work. Sometimes, maybe because it's attached to potentially work, when this card comes up, the only thing that's negative is we can sort of be like overly subservient to the other person. And I've explained before too, like there's a difference between being like submissive and being subservient, like feeling like you're less than. And we got to figure out what that difference is and avoid, you know, the latter. And then last but not least, we have the water signs again with the Ace of Pentacles. And in love, if you're currently in a committed relationship, this too, you know, like rising to new levels, new heights, just far, far better, and possibly like reconnecting. So that could be, you could say, well, we never disconnected. We're still together. Like reconnecting, like in a real way, coming back together. Like maybe there was distance between you, even if you live together, you're married, whatever. Distance, that going away, a real reconnection. Or for some, it can be more literal. They have been separated. Maybe again, somebody had been ghosted or something, and there's a reconnection. If you're looking for love, you're single and looking, then this is also a positive time to get out and meet people, and something very, you know, very promising in terms of love could start, you know, very quickly. To like, you're gonna be prepared and, you know, and have fun with it. Maybe even something leading to marriage. I always think about marriage when I look at that like archway there on the Ace of Pentacles. Then moving on to the spread from the masculine, or from the masculine's perspective. Already shuffled. Remember, our overall energy here is deceit. Somebody could be lying to themselves, right? That could be what the lie is. Strategy. I'm focused on this feather too, but I don't know what it means yet. I'm getting something from the feather. And then here we have hearts where birds should be. It's a bird cage and hearts are falling out. Yeah, so our overall energy is deceit. Somebody maybe other than yourself trying to deceive you, or maybe you are deceiving yourself. Let's see what we come up with. Divine feminine, the masculine as it relates to the feminine, to himself, and the union or connection as a whole. I'm gonna have to move these because I forgot I have other placements that have to go up here. Overall, is this too low too? I think it is. Okay. What energy the masculine would have the feminine give to the union or connection if it were up to him? What he is bringing to the table this week? What the universe wants to help us with? And the outcome. What is the big message this week, ultimately? I'll do the same with these. Oh, we got two there. I almost had two again. I put one back. Maybe I shouldn't have. It would be this one. And we got two. Yeah, I think they want to do two. That wasn't even the right placement. That should go there. Okay. And this I missed a long time. I don't know what happened there just now. I don't know. Divine feminine. What do we got? We got surrender. And we got hostilities. I think this is like, I don't want to fight anymore. Like, I'm waving the white flag. You know, when you look at surrender and hostilities together, no need to be so defensive. Let's calm this energy down. Let's talk it out. I surrender. That's the feminine. Not wanting to argue anymore, not wanting to fight, not wanting to have to be defensive, just wanting to let go. The masculine, as relates to the feminine in this energy, individuality and indecision. And maybe it's like, I need to continue arguing because I don't know what I want to do yet. I have these two choices. I got these two paths. You're not going to force me down one or the other. I have to choose. Each one of us, again, has our own divine journey. So yes, you go ahead and surrender, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to like cater to you. I have to work on my own thing too, or get this figured out for me. But we're both in a similar energy with this orange, which could be representative of maybe the sacral chakra, you know, and intimacy, sexuality. Oh, our overall energy too, I didn't realize, is orange. And when I picked it up just now, relates spiritual partnership with the orange in the middle. Masculine as it relates to himself, like what he's going through on his own. Parenting, be dealing with a situation with a parent, or this could be him trying to raise something up, maybe an actual person. Sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, third eye. That's the other one of the air signs that I was talking about. And temple path. So again, all that talk about being on your own path, you know, third eye opening up and maybe growing this spirituality. That's what he's parenting. That's what he's nurturing himself in this way. And that's why he says, like, you know, hey, I'm doing my own thing right now. The general reading had a message like that too. I even named it something like, you know, feminine, worry about yourself this week. Like, not him. He's doing something else. The masculine as it relates to the union or connection as a whole. Ooh. Pride and storm warning. Like something may pop off because of ego, because of pride, because somebody's not willing to maybe surrender. Got more of the orange. Somebody's not being truthful, maybe in consideration of deceit. Overall, spiritual career and magician in the mirror. So it's like you have the ability to manifest and to change this and to make it, you know, you're magical. You could even do this as a job. I mean, that's how strong and powerful and magical. So just manifest the right thing. You know, what you want in your life. Healthy relationships. With the masculine would have the feminine, what kind of energy he would have the feminine give to the union or connection this week if it were up to him. These were in reverse. So like an energy of co-creation, I think, like we flip it up right side up. And letting go of that fear and anxiety that she has here. I think this was like meant to be reversed. What he's bringing this week, love partnership. After patience, this too is in reverse. Like, so like the wait is over. I'm willing to bring love partnership this week. But I feel that there's this. I feel that there's like this ego, this anger, this wanting to fight, this whatever. And that's why the feminine needs to move out of this energy of hostilities and into this one. As long as it exists, he's looking at these two, like this plus this equals this, you know? What the universe wants to help us with. Maybe fixing that. Let's see. Forgiveness and blossoming abundance. So more growth. But forgiveness is what, like, ignite, you know, makes it possible. And the outcome this week. We got 3. The growth I keep going on about. Door to spirit. Like, this is the way down the path. And happy family. How awesome is that? It's like a 4 of Wands kind of card. So things working out in the end. maybe if we use our free will and allow the universe to help us to move on to this blossoming abundance. Let's see what the advice cards have to say, have to add. Last but not least. So, for the masculine from the numerology deck, we have more of that abundance. And this is a much softer color, right? It's not as angry, this soft pink. And it's like getting into the feminine too. So I think that was a message for him before, like, and for all of us, like, who need it. It was particularly for the fire signs, right? This orange could be representative of fire too, that you needed to slip into the more feminine energy, nurturing energy for yourself. For the feminine, perseverance, like sticking it out, making it count, maybe keeping up the fight, but not in an angry and negative way, in a positive way, like keep going. Don't give up. 9 of Pentacles for the masculine, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, and successful self-employment. Like, if we can't get it together, I'll be good. Ace of Pentacles for the feminine, though, the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. So another Ace of Pentacles. A really beautiful energy this week. A lot of room for a lot of good things to happen. The 8 of Pentacles. It's the perfect time to learn all you can by returning to school, taking a seminar, or conducting research. Do your best work, and the law of attraction will bring you prosperity and career advancement. The 3 of Wands for the feminine. So this is abundance too, that may require some patience. So again, you cannot like force, and that might be what this is about, you have the other person to move at your speed. That's, stop to take time to review and to make long-term plans, capitalizing upon your past successes. It's appropriate to pat yourself on the back for all of your accomplishments, but you may also need some patience for the next phase to play out. So this is when you can actually see the abundance materializing. You can pick it up and hold it in your hand, but it's and you're the magician, so it's going to come to fruition, but it's not like fully baked yet. It has a little bit more to go before it becomes the 4 of Wands, or like this, like Happy Family. I said it was like the 4 of Wands, and so that's what the patience is. But once you can see it like forming, then that should help you to believe that it is going to come to pass, and allow you to be sort of relaxed and patient, and to just wait for it to play out. Masculine, attachment. And this woman's holding up a mask, maybe some sort of false self mask too. Again, this could be tied to the deceit. She's also chained to like a little podium here or something. This might have to do with being subservient, like I was warning people of too. And lying to yourself, lying to another party. For the feminine, we have first chakra, Archangel Michael, the root chakra. So the masculine got this last week, and it's all that red and orange energy too. The root chakra is like your whole spine. So basically, like the trunk of the body. Pay attention to those areas. Masculine, your card from the Magdalena deck is the Messenger. And this can go either way. It can be a message from you, to the other person, a message from them toward you. It could be messages from spirit to you, or it could be you speaking things out into the universe, out into spirit, so that you can manifest. And they would all be positive. I don't feel like any negativity from this. The only thing you have to watch for is this 5. Is this, potential for false mask. And last but not least, for the feminine, we also have a family card. you know, and so there is a desire to want to, again, let go and come together, but it's just going to take that free will to make the choice to actually do it. Hope you guys have enjoyed the love reading this week. I will be back next week. Namaste.